Marketplace is supported by Putnam Investments, recognizing the value of financial advice since 1937. Putnam Investments, a world of investing. Produced in association with the University of Southern California.
Ben Bernanke said today, if the economy needs more help, the Federal Reserve stands at the ready. But of course, that's another way of saying, I'm not going to act now. What does it mean when the Fed says, private sector, it's up to you? From American Public Media, this is Marketplace.
Marketplace is supported by Ally Bank, committed to customer service, with the option to reach a human being at any time at 877-24-7-ALLY by pressing 0.
From the Frank Stanton Studios in Los Angeles, I'm Bill Radke, in for Kai Ryssdal. Welcome to Friday, August 27th. It's great to have you here. All right, consumers. All right, businesses, the recovery is in your hands. That is essentially what Federal Reserve Chair Ben Bernanke said today in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. He declared the Fed is ready to do whatever it takes to support the recovery, but that central banks can't do it alone. Marketplace's Elisa Roth explains what that means.
What Bernanke's saying is that we need to start spending money again. Businesses, too. Mark Thoma is an economics professor at the University of Oregon. He says the idea is that monetary policies, for example, lowering interest rates, can only do so much.
And so at some point you have to see people willing to take investments, start new businesses, expand, do all sorts of things, which will start to bring employment back and start to bring confidence back.
That sounds like a circular argument. We have to spend money to improve the economy, so we'll feel more confident and spend more money. The argument may make economic sense, but a lot of people, including Thoma, think it's going to be a hard sell. Businesses already have lots of capacity they're not using, so why should they invest in more? And regular people, they've lost their jobs, or are afraid they're going to, or they want to pay off the debt they've been running up for years. Robert Frank is an economics professor at Cornell's Business School. He says it's the government that needs to start spending money. He suggests something like a national project to repair the interstate highway system. It's work that needs to get done, and it's big enough to get the economy going.
The construction workers would get salaries. They would spend them in stores. The merchants would stock new merchandise. They'd place orders to refill depleted inventories. Factories would start producing again.
And that, in turn, would give other businesses, not to mention the rest of us, the confidence we need to restart the economy. In New York, I'm Elisa Roth for Marketplace.
Like Elisa said, businesses have lots of their own problems to worry about. A few of the top companies just got handed a new headache today in the form of a great big lawsuit. Microsoft's co-founder, the billionaire Paul Allen, is suing some of the world's largest high-tech companies. He claims they are running key parts of their business using technology developed by a cutting-edge research lab that he founded back in the 1990s. Marketplace's Steve Henn joins us now. Steve, who is Paul Allen suing?
Well, he's covering the entire alphabet of tech companies here, starting with AOL, Apple, eBay, Facebook, Google, all the way to Yahoo and YouTube. There are 11 defendants, but there are a couple notable exceptions. Allen is not suing Amazon or Microsoft.
Yes, I noticed that. Both of them based in his hometown of Seattle.
Yep, that's right.
So what is Allen claiming here?
Well, he's claiming patent infringement. Back in the 1990s, Allen spent a couple $100 million funding a technology lab called Interval Research. This was a big industrial research and development laboratory. Initially, they weren't supposed to create products at all, but do cutting-edge research that looked at what would be possible in the future. And it was sort of modeled after the famous laboratories.